Married at First Sight, kinetic content, Lifetime, Pastor Cal, Dr. Pepper's, hell, Dr. P, you can get it too. Y'all can kiss the blackest part of my ass. What we're not gonna do, what we're not gonna do is next week watch another heifer pick out, and it's no shade to you, Chloe, but another heifer pick out a wedding dress. I don't want to see Michael pick out another tux. I don't want to see another motherfucking wedding. Y'all are down to one couple. Let's be real. Emily and Brennan are not going to last. Y'all are down to one couple. And let's be real. They're not going to work. Y'all, Austin told Becca, when you die and you go to hell, girl, I will toss you a piece of cloud or sprinkle some little fairy dust, whatever we got going on in heaven to cool you off. I will always love you, but you going to hell with your non-believing ass. Like, what's up, everybody? Happy New Year. We have made it to 2024. I'm Tammy. This is TammyTalks. We're going to talk about Married at First Sight. We're going to talk about Divorced by 1 Month, Season 17, Episode 11, taking it day by day. If you're brand new to the channel, I break down TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories in each and every recap. So, if you guys enjoy that type of content, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We reached 20,000 subscribers at the end of last year, which is crazy, which is amazing, which is still very, very surreal to me. I do have some goals for 2024. I have some goals that will determine if I continue recapping this show. I have goals that will determine if there is a recap next week. I'm not going to say what that is, but you guys hit the subscribe button if you haven't, if you're brand new, if you're returning, if you've been rocking with me. Coming up later on the channel, like Love is Blind, Housewives of Potomac, Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, Love Island, The Bachelor. We got some things coming on the channel, so hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy. I'm so irritated with this episode. Like, from start, on top of the fact that it was 2 hours of nothing. Michael's back. Let's start with Michael. Michael's back. He shows up with his crown. They asked Michael, hey, if we find somebody else out of the other thousands of people that we decided not to pick, if we decide one of those people might be worthy of getting someone that this other girl didn't want, do you want to get married again? He says yes. The self-esteem is lacking. I wish the hell I would. Michael wants to get married again, great. So we see him talking to his friends and family later, and they had the same, what going on. I'm fidgeting because I'm irritated. They had the same questions that I think we have. Why are you trusting these people again? I do want to say this. It's not the experts, right? I know a lot of times we want to say it's the experts for putting these people together and blah, blah, blah. It's not the experts. It's the people. It's the people's personalities. Because a lot of these people on paper, for the most part, do present as people that are ready to be married and that match up well with these other people. It is the people. It's not necessarily the experts. But in this case, Y'all found somebody who presented well, and this heifer, we don't even know who she is. I'm not watching another wedding. Michael's back. Dr. Peppers tells him that he will get married in 2 weeks, and now we are back to square one. We're back to square one. Brennan and Emily, they're making homemade pizza, okay? Emily said that she needs him to continue to open up and share more. Not continue, you mean start. Start. Brennan said that he's uncomfortable with the touching exercise. Dr. Pia told them wear as many or as few clothes as you want, and then just start touching each other from head to toe. Now, y'all lucky that y'all don't have Dr. Viviana, because Dr. Viv would have told, she would have sent y'all asses to tantric yoga, where y'all would have been sitting in your skivvies, straddling each other, doing the push and pull of it all, trying to come together and come, I'm so irritated. this is ridiculous. Nonetheless, Brennan said he don't want to do that. Even though he told Dr. Pia he was okay with that, he tells Emily now that he's not comfortable with that. Okay, fine. He wants to hug more. He goes over and hugs her like she has leprosy. It was the most awkward, uncomfortable, hell, I mean, Jesus. He didn't even give her the church hug. She wants them to talk more. She said hugging is secondary, okay? I want us to talk. Bump the gums, open the lips, because she thinks that talking more is worth it. They go horseback riding in the snow. I have never seen that done. They go, ain't the horses cold? They go horseback riding in the snow. Brendan spent more time talking to and connecting with the damn horse Gucci than he did with her. Like, he'll say, it's okay, Gucci. We got this, Gucci. Whoa, Gucci slipped. And I got Gucci. I think he just wanted to say Gucci. So Emily is looking like he connected with the horse right away. And not with me. He don't like you. He doesn't like you. Y'all have been putting in the comments the stuff that Brendan has been saying on the after show. Just a reminder, y'all, I don't watch the after show. I don't recap the after show. Everything that I say in my recaps are based solely on the show. Solely on the show. So if anything is said in the on the after party or whatever, I don't take that into consideration. I'm going solely on the episodes, just to save y'all the typing of actually on the after party. Out of mind, out of sight, okay? Or what is it? Out of sight, out of mind? I don't watch it. I don't watch it. So we get to dinner. Emily said that this week has been good. Brendan said that this has been tough for him. He basically calls her a red flag. She said, am I a red flag? He said, yes, you're a red flag. He said it's uncomfortable to have something, and then to have it fizzle out right away. He then said that typically by now he would have ran and walked away from their relationship. He said he's taking it day by day. He wants to start taking it day by day. He wants to keep taking it day by day. Emily is like, nigga, we are taking this day by day. That's what we're doing. Brennan doesn't like this young lady. He does not like Emily. He does not like Emily. He does not like Emily. And instead of her being a man about it and saying, you know what, Emily, I'm not attracted to you. There's no physical attraction for me. There's no romance for me. This, that, and the other is not working for me. I don't think I can go through with this. You rather stay in this loveless, affectionless, mute, low-key emotionally abusive marriage because you don't believe in divorce, because nobody in your family gets divorced. So why would you bring your stupid ass on the show to marry a stranger if your family doesn't believe in divorce? This show has like a 13% success rate. Later at the group dinner, no, you know what? I'm going to do the group dinner all together. I'll do that all together. Let's talk Austin and Becca. Becca's crying. I said, what happened now? What happened? What are we crying for, Bex? So Becca's crying. She said that they were talking about religion and she's having a hard time with the conversation. So they FaceTime Pastor Cal, who looks irritated that they are FaceTiming the pastor to talk about religion. So Austin apparently said that even if she does go to hell, he can still love her. She said it's hard to be married to someone that is not sure if she's going to go to heaven or hell. She doesn't even know if she believes in heaven or hell herself. So I just want to get this straight for my own edification. You yourself, Emily, you don't know if you even believe in heaven or hell, right? Because Emily is agnostic. So she does not know if she truly believes in heaven or hell. Yet you are upset that this man that does believe in hell thinks that you might go because you are not a believer of Jesus Christ. Make it make sense. What am I missing? What am I missing? You don't believe in hell yourself, but you're mad that somebody else said, I'll love you even when you down there burning to a crisp. Girl, what are we doing? Come on, Emily. Come on, Lord. Come on, Becca. Come on, Becca. We got to make this make sense. Pastor Cal wants Austin to be open on his stance. No. If Austin believes that your ass is going to hell because he's a Christian and that's what he believes, those are his morals, his values, that is his stance, then that's the fuck what it is. I don't understand this religion argument. I don't get it. Becca wants Austin to change what he believes in. She does not want to be with a religious person. That's what it is. You sitting up here crying because he said, I can't. This doesn't make sense. Is it me? I'm a Christian. I've said that before, right? Y'all know that. I am a Christian. I am a believer. Baptized, confirmed, all that. I believe in hell. Okay? To me, my personal belief, what you believe is on you and your soul. I believe there is a heaven and a hell. I personally believe that if you do not believe in God and accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, by the time judgment day comes, by the time the rapture comes, you are going to hell. That is my personal belief. Personally, that is what I believe. You are not going to come in and tell me that I'm wrong about that. You're not going to come in and tell me that I need to change my stance for your comfortability. That makes no sense. Why don't you just change your stance then, Becca? Like, the issue is not that Austin is religious. The issue is that Becca doesn't want him to be. Y'all have different stance on religion. Don't keep asking this man about it. It's coming across as if Becca wants him to just denounce his religion so she can be comfortable. That's not how this works, sis. If you can't take the fact that this man is a Christian, skip your ass on down to the divorce line with everybody else. I had somebody make a stupid ass comment in the comments and say that because they are an atheist, should they unfollow the channel? Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Y'all gonna keep asking stupid questions. Y'all are gonna get stupid responses back. I don't force religion on anybody, right? In none of my videos do I force religion on people. But I'm not going to be shy and I'm not going to not talk about my religion, my, spirituality, what I believe for your comfortability. In the same way that Austin should not be forced to change his stance for her comfortability. If you cannot deal with the fact that this man is a Christian, then divorce him. But you crying and snotting and shit over him saying that you going to hell when you yourself don't even believe in hell makes no sense. Becca then, after Pastor Cal wants Austin to be open, and Austin is willing to be open, and it's like, okay, they're gone. Well, then Becca said that Austin told her he loved her, but it was a joke. Oh, so now you're laughing. You was just snotting. But now it's okay because he loves you. The desperation is oozing off of Becca, and it's very unattractive, sis. Have some pride. Have some pride in yourself. Where is your shame? So after Pastor Cowden hung up, she tells Austin that if he thinks she's going to hell, that won't work for her. It's not a matter of working for you, though, sis. It's not a matter of it. So what's to say that you telling him he won't go to heaven? What if that doesn't work for him? Y'all see how Becca is putting herself, her feelings, what she believes well above him and what he believes? She doesn't care about his beliefs. Everything has to be about Becca. That's lame. That is super lame. So he tells her now he don't know what he thinks. You do know what you think. You do know. So she's like, well, I want an answer. And he's like, I can't give you an answer now. She wants him to make this a priority. She feels that he needs to go talk to somebody about religion. No, he doesn't. He's very clear in what his beliefs are. What is he going to talk to somebody about religion for? He knows what he believes. But Austin clearly don't have a backbone, so now he's falling back from his religious beliefs. I don't want to hear nothing else about this shit. This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. Damn near sacrilegious. So they go ice skating. So now she tells him, I like the fact that you didn't compromise your beliefs. Becca, go all the way the fuck to hell. Because what is going on here? You're so desperate to be with this man that says you're going to hell when you die, but I'll still love you. And even though you don't like that, you feel a way about that. You're like, is it me? Am I the only one that is like, what is going on here? Austin then FaceTimes with, I guess, a friend. They didn't put a name, a title, and nothing on there for her. He's talking to this lady about the heaven and hell conversation. She's Catholic. She said that she does not necessarily believe in hell either. My personal opinion, if Becca does not believe in God, she is not accepting God, she is going to hell. She does not have to agree with me. Y'all don't have to agree with me, but you're not going to change my mind about it the same way that I am not going to try to change your mind about it. So the fact that Becca is doing all of this just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Claire and Cameron. I know that y'all think that Claire is the problem, but she's not. It's not Claire. It's not solely Claire. I'll say that. So they go indoor skiing. He feels that she isn't consistent. She's back and forth. Cameron, you're not consistent either, though. You're not consistent either. You're not consistent. She's trying to have fun while skiing, and he's being real drab. He doesn't even want to try. Because he has personally checked out. He can't even, he doesn't even respond when she talks half the time. See, Cameron has been wanting to fuck. That's what Cameron has been wanting to do. And the fact that Claire is not jumping his bones as if he's getting that much sex anyways. The fact that Claire is not doing the most and jumping his bones and ready to, pop it for pee. Drop down and get her eagle on. The fact that she's not doing that, he's not interested in her. That's the real issue. It's not the issue that they might not be compatible. He's not interested in this lady because she does not want to have sex with him. That is a problem. I'll get there. So I wrote down he's a condescending ass weirdo, and he is. He's very condescending in the way that he talks to her. Very condescending. She said that she didn't sign up for a platonic marriage. And he's like, yeah, well, I've been said that. I'm just waiting on you to get there. It took you a while to get there. It's not a matter of her taking a while to get there. She's trying to make the marriage work. You are choosing not to. She then said that they should plan more stuff, try everything to kind of keep the marriage going, see what they can do. And he's like, no, I don't want to plan that once a month we do something fun. Why not? People plan date nights. He just don't want to. Claire, let him go. He don't want you. Don't hold on to this man that does not want you. He's going to start to resent you. You're going to start to resent him. For some reason, Orion is back. Orion's talking to Cameron, projecting, and tells him, walk away from the marriage now. Advocate for yourself. Save yourself. Orion, shut up. Why are you back? Why are you back? Why? So Orion is telling Cameron, without knowing the full extent of him and Claire's marriage, that he should walk away. Why? So you won't be the only person, the only failure that gave up on your marriage? Meanwhile, Lauren is telling Claire to fight for the marriage. I said, Lord, Lauren, girl, let it go. He didn't want you. He probably had a fetish for black women or something. We see Claire, and she tells us that Cameron has texted her he isn't coming home. Coward. Call her, come home, sit down, have a conversation, and tell her I want a divorce. One thing that I really don't like on Married at First Sight is when these people don't want to just say it. They want to get the other person to divorce them. Claire is taking off her makeup, trying not to cry. She said that it's time for her to tap out now so she doesn't get too attached and get her feelings really, really hurt. She says she's sad. She gets to crying. She said because she can't meet him where he is. And did Claire have a hard time opening up? Yes, she did. But it's not like Cameron was exactly welcoming and gave her the space or what's the word I'm looking for? I'll stick with space. He didn't exactly give her the space to be vulnerable with him either. He's been weird since day one. We then see later that night. I'll do it later. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Well, let's get to the group dinner. 3 couples. We have 3 couples to talk about. We're at the group dinner. They celebrate the 1-month anniversary. Brennan is so over it. He couldn't even be bothered to get dressed. He has on a bacon neck shirt and a hooded sweatshirt. He looked musty. So Becca asks everybody, what advice would they go back in time and give themselves for this process? Emily said to ride the wave. She would tell herself be prepared for the ripples. Brennan don't want to answer. He defaults over to Cameron. Cameron said that no matter how hard you think it will be harder. I forgot what Emily wrote down. Austin said that to get in tune with your emotional side. Not that he's not, but to do kind of a better job at it. And then Becca said that there's a lot to uncover and unearth. Emily asked, how do you guys feel about the next month? Cameron said the word fallout comes to mind for him, and this is what I mean. Like, he's condescending. He's an asshole. Why would you say that in this capacity? Why? He then said that he's waiting on him and Claire to get on the same page, and he hopes that they get there soon. So basically now he's pressuring her. See, I done told everybody I'm ready for a divorce, and I'm just waiting for you to agree to be on the same page. So Claire said that she's still trying to make sense of her feelings and her emotions. She said, but you know what? After the past couple of days of them not talking, she's no longer confused about any of this. So Brennan was like, y'all still together? Worry about yourself, okay? Worry about yourself. You're barely together with your wife. You ain't had shit to say all dinner, but now you want to get in somebody else's business. Absolutely not, Brennan. Cameron's like, yeah. Are y'all though? So Emily said that maybe you guys need to start figuring out what we want. Use we words, figure it out together. Cam said, okay, well then on the count of three, say if you want a divorce or if you want to keep trying. That was manipulative. That was tacky. That was messy. That was insensitive. It was condescending to do. So they counted three. Cam said, what? Okay. Cam said, he wants a divorce. Claire says she wants to be separated. She acknowledges that she's been confusing. She's been kind of up and down, back and forth. Cameron decides to liken this to putting his dog down. I had to put my dog down, and they're consoling him and rubbing his back. And I'm like, what? Okay, he said he put the dog down a couple years ago, but he said he had to put the dog down and he doesn't regret waiting the couple of days to do it. He took no accountability for anything or any part that he played. He then says that she made him a better man. So then Brennan asks, what would they have done differently? And Cameron said, I think you should answer. Because why are you asking everybody else so many questions? Brennan said that it's taking him a while to open up, but we're taking it day by day. No. He said that it took him a while to open up. He was trying, opening up more. Emily is looking like... So Claire then asks Emily and Brennan if they see a future. Emily tells Brennan, I think you should answer this first. Brennan said, we're taking it day by day. He appreciates her being resilient and helping him to open up, which basically means I appreciate you sitting back and taking all the verbal and emotional abuse and manipulation I'm throwing at you. That's what that means. Nobody applauds somebody for being resilient in a good way. It sounds like a compliment, but it's not. It's never a compliment when someone tells a woman, you've been so strong through all of this, when they're going through a terrible relationship, when they're being mentally abused, mentally and emotionally abused. Emily's frustrated and said, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Brennan said, I'll walk with you. Why? She said, oh no, don't need you to do that. So now he looks confused. And I'm sorry, but this man cannot be this fucking dense. He's not. He is not this stupid. Claire gets up, follows after her. Emily is like, Brennan just does not understand. Claire is like, he's giving you nothing. You need to walk away. And it's like, what? Just because. So first we have Orion telling Cameron to walk away. Now that Cameron and Claire have decided to separate, now Claire is telling Emily. It's like, what in the misery loves company is going on? Meanwhile, at the table, Brennan looks paranoid and pissed. He's turning into Ike right before our eyes. He is pissed right now. So Brennan starts walking over and Emily leaves. Claire tells Brennan, she just really likes you. Of all the things to say, Claire, why was that your sentence? Why was that the sentence? Why not say Emily's really frustrated that you're not talking tonight? Why? Brennan starts following after Emily and said he's not going to let her walk away from him. They get inside a production vehicle. And he's like, why are you upset? And she's like, are you serious? He doesn't know why she's upset. He said he couldn't even tell that she was upset. Because he tells her that he's trying and he's sorry, but this is all he has to give. So the bare minimum that he's giving her, the crumbs that he's throwing at her, is him telling her, this is all I have to give. Why don't y'all fucking divorce too? And then we can just watch Becca and Austin go back and forth about heaven and hell for the next 10 episodes. He says, I'm sorry. He doesn't mean it. Because she's like, you keep saying that over and over. But, you know, I'm going to start to resent you if you don't make any actual changes. They drive off. The other two couples are sitting in the Sprinter on the way home. Becca is asleep or passed out for, I don't know, but she's like not in the conversation. Claire is randomly talking. We don't know where Emily and Brennan went. They went home. Where do you think they went? They tell everybody in the car that they're going to go back to their respective apartments. So when they get inside their apartment. Their wedding book is there. They're looking at the wedding book for some reason. Why look at it? They're looking at the wedding book, and then Cameron is like, "Do you want to walk me to the door?" She walks. Next episode. Next episode, we see Cameron is saying he has developed a heart condition, and I'd be damned if he blames indirectly Claire for it. He thinks that the separation in their marriage accelerated his heart problem. Go to hell. Go to hell, Cameron. That is so low to do. That is so low to do. When you're the one that wanted the Let me know what you guys thought about this horrific episode. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, thumbs up the video. Maybe I'll catch y'all next week, maybe not. I really don't know. I really don't know.